Good morning, and welcome to Redeemer Lutheran Church. I'm Pastor Gary Lodeholt. Oh, you better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. I'm sure you know how that ends. Santa Claus is coming to town. As a kid, that song always filled me with excitement, although I'm sure if you had asked my mother, she would tell you that I had exemplary behavior all the time, not just at Christmas. Right. At least that's my story. The truth is that I think the closer Christmas got, the more we sang that song, behaving better, and we became more and more full of wonder and excitement and expectation of our nighttime dressed in red visitor. We also know Santa Claus by the name Saint Nick, and that's because he is based on a real live person, Saint Nicholas, Bishop of Myra. Born in Turkey, he was so faithful that he fasted twice a week as a child. As a priest on a boat journey to Palestine, he extended his arms and stilled a fierce storm, the first of many miracles attributed to him. He was appointed the Bishop of Myra at an early age and set about winning converts to the faith. His success was based on his incredible and well-known generosity to the poor. And when a persecution of Christians arose, the Roman officials quickly arrested him. In prison, Nicholas was tortured until the emperor suddenly gave up his throne to take up farming. The new emperor was Constantine, who ended the persecution and later himself converted to Christianity. It was Constantine who called a council of the entire church in 325 to meet in the town of Nicaea, which is where an early form of the Nicene Creed was first drafted. One of the most prominent bishops in attendance was Nicholas. Throughout his life, Nicholas was known for two striking characteristics. His generosity was legendary, and he was particularly fond of children. As we celebrate the birth of Jesus, sometimes we might feel a bit distracted by visions of a large man in a red suit drawing our eyes away from Jesus. Maybe it would behoove us to remember the red robes of a bishop trimmed with white fur and a life lived doing everything possible to point to Jesus. But that's only part of the legacy of St. Nicholas. Again, Nicholas's generosity was legendary, and there's a famous story about it involving a nobleman who had lost his fortune. The nobleman had 3 daughters of marrying age, but because he had lost his wealth, he could not provide them with dowries to get married. So there they were, with no hope and no future. The legend says that St. Nicholas came secretly on Christmas Eve and tossed 3 bags of gold down the chimney. According to the legend, those bags of gold somehow miraculously landed in stockings that had been hung by the fireplace to dry. And that, of course, led to the stockings we put out to be filled with goodies. But this year, as you hang them, remember St. Nicholas and his generosity. He gave in love because he had received in love. Santa Claus is coming to town, yes. But as he does, we can celebrate a life lived in generosity and joy. We can celebrate a life lived for Jesus. Remember, it's about the child. Remember, it's about God's love and grace. Thanks for watching, and remember to let this day belong to God.